Hi, hello. I have forgotten my water bottle. Okay. It's, we're here. Hi, hello, what's up? Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking for today. It could be fun to build a bunch of racks that we can fully randomize. And then force ourselves to use whatever we get out of it on the other side. So, let's try putting one of these together and just seeing how far we can get. I'm gonna grab an operator. Okay. So, I want to... Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. So we're gonna randomize the ADSR. I don't know what that switch will even do. Randomizes the pitch envelope. Sure. We're gonna go all in on this. Yeah, let's do that one too. Why not? Okay. So I'm going to hit randomize a few times. Let's see what the sound turns into. Well, it sounds like a bird. Okay. So there we go. That's kind of the idea of what I was looking for here. Now, the next level of this is doing the same thing with some audio effects. So we got to think of what kind of effects we would want to hear on this. Okay. Let's say what are the main ones? You've got reverb delay. So here's some delay. I want to do some fairly normal reverb. Or sorry, what am I trying to talk about? I got out of bed very recently. I hope you understand. Okay. So then let's grab distortion. We'll do some erosion. We'll do some roar. How about? And we're gonna try and keep roar simple, because it can get really not simple rather quickly. Yeah. That's not quite what I'm looking for, but if we do this one. Maybe I want to tailor that to get some more specific effects, actually. And you know what? We're doing sound generation. I think that maybe we commit to it just being kind of fucked up in general. How about? Yeah. Okay. So there we are. And then we'll do yeah, we'll throw this one here. We'll randomize that. We'll randomize decay and size. And then over here, let's randomize what the noise parameters are, the amount, and the width. And then over here, let's randomize this one and bias. And frequency and shape. Okay. That should about do it. Now, I think that I gotta throw a limiter onto here because this is gonna get way too nasty way too quick. I can accidentally boost the gain up to a level hitherto unseen. Okay. So now let's randomize this second one a few times. There we go. We did it. We got a random noise out of it. What do you think? That's kind of my my plan for this here, and we can swap out some of these effects like erosion. Like I don't want these sounds to feel too similar every single time, you know? Okay, let me do a little bit of oh my god. Oh my god. That after effect there, I don't know where that came from. That was on its own. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So I'm going to just record this in, I guess. How do I want to do it? Oh, hello. I was gonna... No, I'm listening to myself talk. I was gonna say, I'm just going to have this be a resampling track. Okay. So we're gonna arm this. How do I do this again? Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. That's really cool. Sorry about the noise. Kind of. We're on a process of discovery here. And... weird tail thing. Where is it? Weird tail thing. There you are. Oh, God, I did not mean to go in for another one. We got what we came for. Okay. So we've got our first sound effect. Let's go back in. Let's randomize a few more times. Oh, hello. What's this one gonna be? Oh. Oh. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna duplicate this one out and leave that for later. That's gonna be our base moving forward. Okay, let's randomize a few more times. Oh, it says it's really loud. Where is it? Oh, it's gotta be in our effects. That's getting cut out. Well, I did say I'm gonna try and use everything, huh? Okay. How many of these should I do you think? Like, how many different sounds do you want to hear? Okay. We're gonna keep weird organ for sure. Can you guys hear that one? Strings. Whoa. God, why wasn't I recording for that? Hold on. I gotta nab this. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's probably enough noises for us to get started, huh? I guess we just let that guy run for a while. It wants to sing. God, this is fun. What noise is this? What's the one I was looking for? Yeah. Don't tell anyone I sent you. Okay. So I think maybe this is a way we can open up the song. Yeah, man. Oh, God, I forgot that we got some noises out of this thing. Incredible. Okay. What was this one doing again? It's way too quiet, but this had a melodic layer to it. Can we absolutely crank the gain on this? That is a really fun sound. I hope that we can get somewhere with it. Utility. Okay. Let's get some more motion coming through. Let's nab one of these for drum sounds, I'm thinking. Like, that should be able to do something for us, right? Okay. We can do more with this. Maybe I'll resample this. We can come through here. Let's cut that. Okay. I think I'm basically just building a snare drum here. Okay. Still too fast. Okay. Oops. I don't know what genre or style I'm going for yet. I'm just trying to make this dramatic here in the beginning. Oops. Yeah, something like that. Then let's make this get funky. Something like this, perhaps? Sure, good enough for finding another clip. Hey, listen, I know it's hard to listen to. We're not going to spend that much time listening to it. We are going to throw this here and turn the volume down a little bit. I don't like the little rhythm skip that I put in here. I thought it'd be cute, and I think that instead it's just jarring. Okay. Yeah, that should work. Let's go digging some more. I really like that sound actually though. Let's nab that. I'll grab a good chunk of it there. Okay. I think I'm gonna revamp this bit here a little bit. And I don't know what I just played there, but it was sick. Okay. I gotta remember that this instrument sounds really cool. And so does that one. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. These are all tuned to a different thing because I've had the transpose randomized on these. So I'm just gonna reset the transposition on this. Okay. Kick drum. Let's find a kick drum. That'll do something. Okay. Where's my song? Okay. So let's work with it. Let's turn it into the real drum we all know that it can be. Kind of sounds a little bit like the hard style bass, just a tad, doesn't it? Okay. Come on, play nice. There we go. Okay, maybe we can make something happen. Maybe EQ with this. I mean, tell me that that isn't a kick drum. Okay. That is a serviceable kick drum. And there you go. Now you have a drum loop that does ostensibly sound like a drum. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. This is a goofy little challenge, guys. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab another one. Well, there was another sound that I had found. Yeah. Okay. And then let's flatten this group. Okay. I must be awfully boring for already making those jokes. And then let's make this just a little less generic by altering up the snare. Okay, what do we think? Is this exciting yet or what? No, that sucks. Um... Baseline kind of sucks, though. The further I get into it, the more this feels like maybe it's not the greatest thing I've ever written. The tone on this is not excellent. I guess it's fine. It's the lack of space shaping for me. Okay, let's throw some textures on this, I guess, to make it feel a little bit better. Okay, let's do... Yeah. Yeah, man. We're getting closer. Okay. Now we just need to clean this bad bitch up. Let's do... Okay. How do I want to handle this? Yeah, that's good enough. I am splitting off my... I'm kind of splitting off the frequencies on the kick so that I can affect each layer a little bit independently. Which I'm hoping is going to provide some depth and texture to the kick drum without compromising the low end on it. And maybe I'll even do a little bit of light affecting on the mids here. Okay. That gets us somewhere. Oh. Heard. Okay. That's not quite how I want to handle that then. I was hoping to just provide a little bit of texture. Yeah. That I could come back through and affect a little bit in more depth. Yeah. Let's kind of hear it all put together here. I think that maybe I will... Oh god, sorry. Sorry. Not every sound in there is landing exactly where it should, on account of the timing and pitch being randomized on this. But I feel like we're surprisingly close. Okay. Okay, then I think that I might want to change up the drums a little bit. I'm just trying to stagger this a little bit because I think that it gets a little bit annoying to have that doon 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 cha doon 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 cha doon. I mean, it's just really overdone. And I don't know if that makes this song better. I mean, it kind of sounds like shit. Generally. Not by virtue of what it is, though. Because I think the actual sound design on it is very unique. I think that the big issue is that this is like, I've never done anything remotely like this. So it's kind of like your first sentence in a new language, you know what I mean? And I think that is interesting. I really like some of the sounds that I got out of it. Like, legitimately, this is a really neat little... Like, that's the kind of thing that I would absolutely be using in my music. It's got decent texture. The bass voice isn't bad. I really like this. Like, that's a really cool little impact. I also really like this little sound. This is kind of a fun one. I've never thought to use the vibrato real slow like that to create some of that discordant pitch movement. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that there was some reasonable, like, credibility to the project. Let's see, 3rd of May, 26. Use what you get. I'm gonna abbreviate that. Use what you get, randomizer. 1? In anticipation of doing it again? Perhaps? Perhaps maybe we do it once more. Okay. Would you like to hear I don't want to go into something super in-depth, but would you like to hear another kind of themed song before we wrap up the stream? What are we thinking? I'm thinking about how it's spring outside, and that's pretty nice. You weren't thinking. Have you seen that video of the rabbit eating the really long dandelion? Okay, hold on. Look at him go. This isn't even the video I was thinking about, but I think that it's fine. And... what? I feel cheated. Hold on. I was looking for the one where they actually eat the flowers. There we go. Okay. There you go. God, whatever I'm trying to say. I have to, you know, if I'm gonna be doing streaming, I think that I have to like really take in consideration like my ability to just converse like a human being. Because there's so many of the times that I'm just trying to go for it, and I'm just no words in my head. Nothing going on. I shouldn't say nothing going on. I think that most of the time it's usually me just like being so focused on something else that I lose my ability to like concentrate through forming words. Um, but that's the one thing watching other streamers that's like really crazy to try and wrap your head around is their ability to just like keep content on the screen. Because I could 100% just like check out and not say anything for a good while. And maybe part of that is audience. Maybe part of that is like if I had more people talking to me, I'd have more things to respond to. I guess. Maybe. Maybe I get enough of a community that they all talk to each other and then I don't have to talk at all. That sounds like it could be pretty sick. Okay, so Don't look away. Oh god, oh god. Here, listen to the sound. Hear the sound? That's a nice sound, isn't it? Okay. You're lucky that I have this antique can of LaCroix sitting next to me. It's not like it's empty, but like I tried pineapple coconut once and it was fine. But god, that's got to be like just accidentally sitting on my desk for the past month or something like that. Okay. Where are we? Right, music. I don't want to constrain myself to specifically. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should constrain myself. Maybe it'd be good practice. I'm trying to think of what would be fun to write, but I think that rabbit eating dandelions is a reasonable hop off point. We've got dandelions in the yard. Spring is fully sprung. Love to see it. Let's just do some playing. Let me get a piano pulled up and let's just start jamming. Okay. I always go for the felted piano. That's where you can kind of hear like the crunch on the attack of the keys. It's just a little bit more chill of a sound. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed. The way that my piano tone is not as bright, it's a little bit more rounded. The one that I usually pick. So I'm playing around with chord voicings here a little bit. I really like that space there. Ah. I think that'll work as a decent hop-off point. Oh, hello. Thank you. What tempo was I even playing at? $160, let's call it. Okay. Let's throw down some tracks. As soon as the metronome comes on, you know, as soon as you're recording, you're thinking about it, it falls apart. Oh, I'm off the metronome now. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know if I like hitting that B flat there or not. But that should be enough material to just get this pattern kind of thrown together. Let's see. It's kind of an odd meter. Or, you know, it being in a 6 measure chunk, but I might opt for it anyways. Because why not? Oh, I accidentally cut off my first, there we go. Let's, can we get that kind of aligned here? Yeah, that's not aligned. Okay. Again, I don't like that B flat there. I don't know how much of any of this. Well, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Just rushing a little bit through here. I think it's good though. I suppose I should clean up our main section. Oh my god, I was really going to town on this. I think that it's a little bit harder when you're like actively composing to like be like maintaining good timing. Like you can kind of like spend time practicing a song and getting all of your timing where you want it, but if you're on the spot, then sometimes it can be a little bit easy to get ahead of yourself or just not quite know where you're wanting to land. So just gonna take a second and get everything loosely where we want it. Yeah, that should be good enough. Okay. The automation recording for the sustain pedal is sometimes awfully goofy, so I elected to not use it while I was playing just now in favor of coming through here and kind of doing that by hand so that the automation was a little bit smoother. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I maybe I'll pull some of these notes down a little bit. Yeah. What do you think? Are we gonna freak out about it being a 6-measure loop? It just feels right. I don't know. I think that we get a little bit too caught up on convention sometimes. It is not in 6/8. It is in 4/4. It's just on a 6-measure loop. So it's not in the sets of 4 that you'd normally hear. What layers do I want to hear? Do I want to throw more piano at it? Are we just in a piano mood today? I think having something really high up here would be really nice. I'm trying really hard to play this. Play that as fast as I want it to be. That's kind of a goofy motion to be trying to hitting. I'm gonna record it in slowly so that I can... come back to it and squeeze it into the timing that I want. Which is fast. I want it to be fast. Let's see what this does for us. And maybe something... Oh, sorry. I don't like that second one. God, that is fussy on the attack. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like that sounds pretty decent. I don't know. Do I just get really generic about this shit? Do I just keep it super... Do I throw a cello on here to keep it organic? I mean, it's hard to argue with that, man. I don't know. Yeah. And then viola, yeah. Yeah, viola. I don't know why my voice went so low for that one. I'm sorry if this is upsetting to anyone listening. Okay. I don't really like where this is landing, but that's okay. Also, this, these instruments, really start to tax your, CPU resources. And, streaming the OBS and stuff like that does not make it easier. So I'm gonna try and freeze these tracks real quick. And see if it means not that much. Okay, I gotta rewrite this because this sucks. Oh god. I want that on the... I gotta switch these around. I keep on thinking that the cello is the bottom one and it isn't. Just get a better computer, yeah. Whoa. What did I do? Oh, I'm on... Wow, okay. I see what's going on. That'll work. And then velocity. And I want to try bumping this up a bit because I'm thinking that maybe I want that to... What does that sound like cranked? Not really what I'm looking for. Okay, good to know. Why is this... Why can I not... Hello? Can you let me... Can you... What did I hit that this is just here now? Why can I not get rid of... Okay. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, and now the emoji window's on top of me. God. It's like every once in a while something will just change and I'll hit a button that has pulls up a screen that I've never seen before in my life. This is probably a skill issue, but all the same, it's very alarming. That's where that's coming from? Okay, let's see. Let's recreate that here now too. And then we can provide a little bit more harmony. Something like this. Yeah, something there. Is it because I'm leading with the E there that just doesn't feel right? I do like that a lot better. Maybe I don't need to throw a higher harmony on there. I'm gonna throw this completely unnecessary low harmony in though. Okay. Okay. And then let's freeze that down. Let's hear what that sounds like altogether. I don't know. I kind of like that. What do you think? I think that maybe it needs one more send-off note into the next thing here. So we'll do that. Does C come through? No. Why? Why is none of these coming through? What? Why? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. And here's a little secret that the liberal elites don't want you to know, is that if you freeze these tracks in a group, you can still affect the group, but you can't put effects on the never mind. I'm being very clever right now. Okay. Okay. So this is the kind of stuff that I really enjoy writing. And as excited as I am about this next album I have coming up, it does not leave a whole lot of room to be able to write music like this. Oops. So it's nice to be able to kind of flex. Oops. How do you do this? How do you do the mallet roll? That's not it. So it's going to start on 0 and it's going to go up to I guess that's fine. Maybe a little louder. Sorry, kind of. I do like that. Okay, so that's starting on a G. I think that maybe I want to go a sixth underneath. Do I? What did I do? I went up a fifth, right? I got a... Yeah, we can do that to all of these. Make things a little bit easier here. I gotta turn this off. Okay. Ba-da-da-da. I'm having fun with the little... and then we got to center this around F. There you go. There, I don't know. We did it. We solved world crime, I think. Let's draw this guy out a little. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does that feel springtimey to you? Can we not? There we go. I think that I could do better with the chimes, but I think that for what it is, it's good practice, you know? Spring. Okay. I don't care. Ta-da, we did it. Streaming, woo. I think that it'd be fun to maybe practice more of that randomizer. And it might be fun to practice like speed writing. Like trying to get ideas out faster, you know? So perhaps next time that'll be what it is. I'm really entertained by the idea of doing another Hitman stream today, but I always say that I might come back on a Sunday and I never do, so don't count on it. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you.